Do not be unequally yoked. Lessons for singles. So, picture this. You're embarking on a thrilling adventure, searching for that special person who will be your partner, your best friend, and your rock through thick and thin. That's what finding a great relationship is mostly about. And guess what? It's not just about finding someone who looks good or shares your hobbies. Oh no, it goes much deeper than that. There's a real essence to a relationship, and at that, a strong and lasting relationship. We're going to guide you on a journey to discover this real essence. We'll start by uncovering the idea behind being unequally yoked. It sounds like a mysterious code, right? Well, not quite. Being unequally yoked simply means being in a relationship with someone who is very different from you, especially when it comes to your values and beliefs. Now, you might wonder, why is that such a big deal? Great question. Here's the secret sauce. Being in a relationship with someone who doesn't share your core values and beliefs can lead to some serious bumps in the road. It's like trying to play a duet with someone who's playing a completely different tune. It's not impossible, but it can be pretty challenging and even frustrating. This is an opportunity to equip you with some incredible lessons to find the perfect match for you. You will know how to identify those amazing people who resonate with God's heart for your heart and soul, and who will be your true partner in every sense of the word. Imagine you have two horses, one strong and powerful, and the other smaller and slower. Now, picture these horses harnessed together to pull a heavy plow through the fields. It might not sound like a big deal, but in the world of farming, it's essential to have two equally matched horses to make the work smooth and efficient. In the same way, being unequally yoked in a relationship means being paired with someone who is very different from you. Just like those mismatched horses, it's like trying to pull the plow of life together when you both have different strengths, values, beliefs, and life goals. This can lead to some bumpy and challenging moments in your relationship. Note that saying someone is different from you means that you have very different perspectives and values in many important areas of life. Let's break it down with some real-life examples. Different faiths. You are a child of God who is deeply committed to his or her faith, and it plays a significant role in your life. Now, you meet someone who has different religious beliefs or doesn't value spirituality at all. While you can respect each other's views, this fundamental difference may create conflicts in how you approach life's challenges and decisions. The real purpose of a relationship is to aid your fulfillment here on earth as a child of God and as a human. Core values. Core values matter a lot, and they determine if your relationship can continue or not. Your values are like your moral compass, guiding how you treat others and live your life. As a Christian, your core values are defined by the Word of God. Now imagine being with someone whose values clash with yours, such as values of honesty, kindness, generosity, love for God, sexual purity, value for family, sexual purity, value for family, etc. This misalignment can lead to constant disagreements and misunderstandings. Life goals. As you accomplish tremendous feats in your relationship with God, It is important that your dreams and aspirations begin to match those of your partner. Remember, this relationship and every relationship you commit to must help you glorify God and also live a fulfilled life. So, having opposing life goals can create tension and frustration as you struggle to find common ground and make joint decisions. If your life goals do not have any common ground, or maybe they are even in opposite directions, it will breed disagreements in the future. Communication styles. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. You and your potential spouse have to open up on your communication styles. Otherwise, it may be difficult to connect and understand each other due to these differences in communication styles. Of course, it can be improved, but emotionally committing to someone who isn't trying to improve their communication poses a serious risk. Relationships thrive when the parties involved are willing to communicate and work on issues together. Communication is how reservations, affections, impulses, and all other activities that foster closeness are transmitted. Handling conflicts. Maybe you like to deal with conflicts by addressing them head on and discussing them openly, while your partner avoids conflicts at all costs and prefers to sweep issues under the rug. This can lead to unresolved problems and resentment over time. Having a heart full of resentment as a young person makes it very difficult to be creative and adventurous in life. So you need to ensure you are with someone who can take constructive feedback, especially when it bruises the ego. Being unequally yoked doesn't mean that the relationship is doomed or that you can't be friends with people who are different from you. It just means that in a romantic relationship, having a strong foundation of shared values and common goals makes it easier to work together as a team and navigate the ups and downs of life more harmoniously. Remember, just like those well-matched horses in the fields, finding someone who shares your values and beliefs can make your relationship journey smoother and more enjoyable. So, take the time to discover what truly matters to you and seek a partner who complements and supports you on this amazing adventure called life. So how do you also prepare yourself for a strong and lasting relationship that glorifies God and makes you happy? I share the steps and also break them down. You should know yourself, establish healthy boundaries, embrace patience and positivity, learn from past experiences if you have them, and seek support and guidance. Taking the time to get to know yourself better before entering a relationship is like laying a strong foundation for a house. It helps you understand who you are, what you want and what you won't, and what you won't settle for. Knowing your values. You deeply appreciate honesty and fidelity as God's own. You consider that the foundation of every connection, including familial and platonic ones, as well as romantic ones, is trust. Spend some time thinking about this fundamental principle before getting into a love relationship. Ask yourself, can I be with someone who isn't completely honest with me? Knowing this about yourself will guide you in choosing a partner who shares your values of honesty and trustworthiness. Identifying deal breakers. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33 says, "Do not be deceived. Evil company corrupts good habits." Consider deal breakers as things you absolutely can't compromise on in a relationship. If your potential partner has habits that make you uncomfortable, it's crucial to discuss them before getting into a relationship. Habits and plans such as daily prayer, raising kids, and going to church should be discussed extensively. When you know your deal breakers, you can communicate them openly with potential partners, ensuring you are both on the same page from the start. Establish healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are the rules that you set in your relationship. They are like invisible fences that protect your well-being. They help you communicate your needs and expectations. Having boundaries can make your relationship stronger and more respectful. Think about what you are comfortable with in a relationship, both physically and emotionally. Knowing your boundaries will enable you to communicate them clearly and ensure that your partner respects and honors them. Embrace patience, positivity, and God's timing. Don't rush into a relationship just because you want to be with someone. Take your time and be patient. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 9 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." It's important you remember you are loved by God, and God will do anything to give you the best life. He already did that with Jesus. Keep in mind that He gave you the ability to be emotional and the desire to be loved, so He won't leave you to sort it out yourself. Stay positive and believe that the right person will come along when the time is right. Learn from past experiences, seek support and guidance. Take a look back at your past relationships and think about what you've learned. Use those lessons to make better choices in the future. It's okay to ask for help when you're trying to find the right person. Speak to God about it. Who you eventually share your intimacy at all levels with matters so much to God, and He definitely wants to guide you in making the right decision. Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6 say, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." Remember, when you decide who you are committing to, which would lead to marriage, you are also deciding the co-parent of your children and also a new addition to your current family. So you need to talk to God about it. God also answers these prayers by giving you wise counsel when you talk to friends, family, or mentors about your feelings and concerns. In Proverbs 2 verse 20 says, "Wisdom will help you follow the example of good people and stay on the right path." Remember, it's essential not to be unequally yoked in relationships. Take your time to find someone who shares your values, beliefs, and helps you fulfill your God-made purpose. Use the lessons we've shared to build a healthy and fulfilling connection. Being in a strong and loving relationship is possible when you make informed decisions and choose the right partner. You will enjoy God's direction on your journey to finding and being love. If you have been blessed by this message, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You are blessed.